Our homecoming was cut short to one game last episode, and now we are back on the road where we have tons of success this year. However, we have yet to be successful to beat an AFC North team, and we'll get the chance to tally that up against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Thank you guys so much for watching and for being here. For more content like this, please hit the like button and subscribe. And comment which position needs an upgrade next year. Week 11 is one of my favorite weeks because we get to request more information on 3 of these prospects, but also receiving a lot more information from our national scouting. For this upcoming draft, our assistant general manager wants us to check out Jadarius Sharp. And when checking him out, Jadarius Sharp does look like a pretty good prospect at 6'3", 251 pounds out of Auburn. He's athletic and has some pretty good traits, but I think I have a good idea on him going into the draft. I also feel really okay with the guys that we have at edge at the moment and the high production that they've been putting up. We also get updated on the quarterbacks as well, as they are fully scouted, and unfortunately this is what I expected and believing that they weren't going to be the top players in this class. Most of these guys projected top 5 is really second or third round talent, but that won't influence me to not select a quarterback because it could mean that this draft is very deep. I see the round 1 guys on this list, but their pocket awareness makes me very hesitant to even consider them. Even with the fully 100% scouted, I am still very interested in Spencer Bayer and Henry Smith, but we can consider a different direction early in the draft now. In this year's class, I think having more information on this 20-year-old cornerback Tyler Colvin is definitely the move, and I won't be shocked if he's a top 5 player in this class. He's extremely athletic with some great skills, and he's worth it to get him up to 100% scouted. We are also in need of a nose tackle, and we might just have one here in Marquis Tompkins, pending if he falls to us. And he's 6'2" at 355 pounds out of Ohio State, and he's 21. So he's kind of like a Michael Pierce build, but a bit taller. The last guy I wouldn't mind taking a shot at and getting more information would be on a receiver, but it's a matter of which one. With Marvin Mims and Kendrick Whitworth on the team, I'm really looking for a guy with more size that can really go up and get the ball. So Philip McCall would be that guy at 6'5", 220 pounds, and it kind of fits the mold that I'm looking for. When I'm scouting receivers, I really look at their release and route running first, and if their athleticism is great, that's a bonus, and I'll take C release and gaining more info on him. So these will be the 3 players we'll scout for more information. I also want to let you know that I will be going through each position in the draft throughout the rest of the season, beginning probably in week 13, so this way you're engaged and can help decide with me who the Broncos should pick and get us back to the Super Bowl. Speaking of rookies, we have a development unveiled today as Carlos Williams, our 2nd round offensive lineman, is revealed to have star development, and hopefully we can develop him to be more polished to play tackle in this league one day. But for now, he'll get to play guard and paving the way for Lester Banks, who we get to welcome back, and really we missed him over the last few weeks. The running game wasn't atrocious but pretty borderline when he was out, so hopefully he can pick up where he left off before the injury. In this game we have some guys that are returning to a familiar place in Pittsburgh, as Levi Wallace and Devin Bush are going back to a place that they used to call home, and hopefully they have a chip on their shoulder today to make the Steelers regret of letting them go. Only one injury today, and that's Broderick Jones, and that's never good for opposing teams when they lose one of their tackles, because it means that our edge are about to feast in those games. So the Steelers lineup before we get started. Kenny Pickett is at quarterback, running back is Najee Harris and Jalen Warren, fullback is Nick Barden, receivers are George Pickens, Deontay Johnson, and the rookie Carson Leonard, who we had interest in during the draft process. Tight end is Pat Freiermuth, and we might see some Darnell Washington as well. Replacing the injured Jones is Dan Moore at left tackle. Left guard is Isaac Seumalo. Center is Evan Brown. Right guard is James Daniels. And right tackle is the former Bengal Jonah Williams. On defense, Larry Ogunjobi and Doris Armstrong are defensive ends, and we might see the rookie Alani Klein as well. Nose tackle is Keanu Benton. At edge, it's a dangerous TJ Watt. Off-ball linebackers are Cole Holcomb and Mac Wilson. At the other edge, it's Alex Highsmith. Corners will be Joey Porter Jr., Kyle Fuller, and Akello Witherspoon. Safeties are Minkah Fitzpatrick, Deshaun Elliott, and we'll see the first-round superstar development rookie Terrence Sheffield as well. Exciting day here in Acrisure Stadium, and we have the privilege of playing in one of the most historic stadiums with a bunch of terrible towels flying around the stands. A lot riding on this game as the Steelers look to stay in contention in the playoff race, and we'll need a win here to stay in first place. And what a great day to see how Vontae Mack will match up against a Super Bowl coach in Mike Tomlin. Steelers will kick this away as we will start on offense. And Week 11 is officially underway. A touchback here to start this game, and Jameis Winston will lead this red-hot Denver Broncos team out on the field. It's been up and down for him lately. In the last 2 games, he was more of a game manager. So hopefully today we can trust the run game to open up the field more. Beautiful day here in Pittsburgh as the offense gets set. First play of the game. It's a gift to Banks, and he'll have blockers and space and will pick up the first down. Welcome back, Lester Banks, returning from his injury and already making a difference on the ground. Push pass here to Whitworth, and he'll find space to run. Tackled down, but a flag on the play, and this one is coming back. As the rookie Carlos Williams was the culprit there. Running off tackle here on first down, but the Steelers were ready for him that time for no gain, and Minkah Fitzpatrick making his presence felt here early in this game. Going with Sullivan now, and he'll be dragged down for a short gain by Alex Highsmith, and what felt like a promising drive is beginning to dwindle away. As this pass doesn't connect with Sutton, and the Broncos will start this game off with an early punt. Dixon to boot this away. It's a high kick up in the air, and fair caught at the 20-yard line. And in comes the former first-round pick Kenny Pickett leading the Steelers offense. And it's safe to say that after the last few years that he hasn't panned out for them, as these Steelers fans are still being patient. Steelers looking for an opening drive score. Give is to Warren, and he'll shimmy out of the backfield and make the most out of this run, as Warren and Harris will split carries, which is rare to see in Madden, but somehow the Steelers do a good job of making sure both backs get a chance to eat. As this pass is secured into the hands of Pat Freiermuth for a first down. And that's what we'll probably see a lot of today, is these short dump-off passes, and I just can't see Pickett having the arm strength to do otherwise. And Harris getting his first carry, and he'll only pick up a few. And this is what we expect, is them mixing in the rotation in their backfield and testing if we can contain this duo. As they go back to Warren here, and a good job by the former Steeler Devin Bush. First one to meet him, and I'm sure this game holds weight for him, being back playing against the team that drafted him. And Brandon Glover shuts down that tight end screen, and a great job by the defense early on to force a punt. Broncos offense back out there, and we really need to figure out how to get over this cold streak on offense lately. They try it with Banks, and he'll pick up a strong run as he gets hit from behind by TJ Watt. Banks is certainly someone we'll need to rely on more in this game because of how bad the running game has been lately. As Winston takes a deep shot towards the sideline, it's caught by Whitworth. What a great throw and catch. Steelers, however, did not think it was a catch. But as you can see, such great concentration by Whitworth, and a first down for Denver. Banks will run right now, and he'll maneuver his way for a healthy run here, and his awareness and vision to cut back has only gotten better since transitioning to running back. But unfortunately, one of our big guys jumped early, and Carlos Williams gets his second flag and will be backed up again. Winston rolling out to his weak side. He throws outside the numbers, and that's in and out of the hands of Sutton. Kyle Fuller was there at the last second to break it up, and now a third down. As this pass is hauled in by Whitworth, but he will be well short of the first down. So a decision for the Broncos to make here, and they send out Cunningham to take the lead. Kick is up and good. The Broncos will take a 3-0 lead. As Pickett returns onto the field, we will find a way in our game plan to add some more pressure on him and force some bad decisions. As Warren gets the carry, and he'll fight through for a tough run here and really earning those 3 yards. Here on 2nd down, Pickett drops back to throw, and he'll find a wide open man. It's Deontay Johnson, and he'll get the Steelers near midfield, and the Steelers have their first biggest play of the day. Running right with Harris, and he's got space. Stiff arms and powers his way through for a 1st down. And directly after their longest passing play, they roll out their longest running play of the day. Warren shakes and bakes in the backfield, but gets nowhere as Devin Bush again tackles him quickly. 2nd and long now. Pickett drops back to throw, but Zach Allen brings him down. And he'll add another sack to his year to finish the 1st quarter. Field is flipped and it's 3rd and long. They go back to the tight end screen, and Freiermuth has no chance. And this Denver defense will force yet another punt. Broncos looking to add to their lead, and they'll start this drive with Banks running outside, and a strong run there to pick up 9. And Banks' return has truly made a difference so far already with 45 yards here in this day. As Winston floats this one into the hands of his receiver Dulcich for the 1st down. What a beautiful throw to lob that over the linebackers and into the arms of his tight end. Now Banks running right, and he's got daylight and tackled down. It should have been 6 if the rookie Sheffield didn't get to him, and the Broncos are moving the ball well like butter on this drive. As Mostert gets into the action and picks up 6. 2nd and short. Banks gets it and will outrun everyone, and accelerating this all the way down inside the 10-yard line. If you wondered why I missed this guy so much, I think this drive is telling on what he brings to our offense. Winston throwing now, working the pocket and dumps this off, and Mostert will pick up a few more yards to get them closer. 2nd and goal. Running with Banks and no shot there, and Banks gets denied for the 1st time today. On 3rd down, well protected, throws and it's caught for the touchdown. It's Cortland Sutton with the grab, and the Broncos able to tack on to their lead. And Denver really exhibited why their running game can lead to these types of drives. Broncos will kick this back, and we'll see if our defense can keep up the good work. This is returnable for the Steelers going up the middle, and a good job by special teams to trap him before reaching the 25-yard line. Pickett and the Steelers offense will give this another try to put some points up before the half. Throwing on 1st down, and he'll whip this in a great catch in traffic there by George Pickens as Devin Bush was draped all over him, and he still managed to hold on. As Warren finds a hole, has space, jukes a man, and there he goes! Down the sidelines and finally brought down in the red zone. What a big-time run by the Steelers, and they're in great position to make this game closer. Throwing for Pickens again, and that's picked off! Patrick Surtain taking this the other way, and there's no one in front of him, and he will go all the way. Touchdown! Another pick 6 for Surtain this year, and when the Steelers had hope, Surtain squashed it in a flash. Pickett just tried to force this into Pickens like he did earlier, but this time it costed him severely, as Surtain just rips this out of Pickens' hands and rips out the heart of Steelers fans. About a minute and 20 seconds left to go before the half. Broncos send pressure, and down he goes. It's the former Steeler Levi Wallace with the sack, and that's gotta feel great against his former team. And that's caught by Freiermuth, and the Steelers will hurry it up again. About 40 seconds left of the half. Pickett looking downfield, throws over the middle, and it's caught for the 1st down by the rookie Leonard, and the Steelers will call timeout. On first down, Pickett has time. Rolls out and throws, and it's caught, but inbounds, so the Steelers use their final timeout. Pickett now taking a shot downfield, and that's knocked away by Barrington in coverage there, and it's quickly third down. Pickett drops back, well protected. Now he steps up, and taken down by Ramsey, and the clock will continue to run, and we will go into the locker rooms with a dominating lead. We have done everything well in this game, and there's really no complaints. And it really just comes down to how we finish, but overall, an incredible half for us. Halftime report. We have a great matchup as the Chiefs lead the Bengals near the half. Mahomes able to find Rice for a 75-yard touchdown for his only catch of the day. Giants on the road looking to upset the Eagles, and the Eagles are currently being shut out at home. Another divisional rival matchup as the Ravens leading the Browns, as the rookie Devion Tate the only score for the Browns. In this matchup against the Steelers, Warren really gave us a scare on this run, and it was going to cut the lead, but a massive mistake by Pickett to Surtain, which gives us a healthy lead, and we'll look to close this one out and add another road victory to this season. We start later in the third quarter as the Steelers have moved us inside the 40-yard line. It's a play fake, throwing back across the field and completes it. It's Pat Freiermuth with another catch. It'll be the second time the Steelers are inside the red zone today. Sending pressure on first down. Hit as he throws, and it's still caught inside the 10-yard line by Freiermuth again, as Pickett took a huge hit on that play. Running it on first and goal, and Sanders will bring him down near the 3, and the Steelers will need to try again. Second and goal, defense audibles, quick throw and knocked down. Great job by the Broncos to change it up before the snap, and this will put more pressure on the Steelers. Pickett spins and throws, and it's caught for the touchdown. Pat Freiermuth with another catch in this drive, and this one finally puts the Steelers on the board. We simply did not have an answer for Pat Freiermuth out of all the guys that they have, and he absolutely outmatched us, and just like that, the Steelers have brought themselves back into the game. Broncos will need to figure out how to put together a drive here to gain a bit more distance on the score. Going back to Banks, and he'll cut back in and accelerate for the first down. Lester Banks now past the 100-yard rushing mark, and he's been excellent in his return today. But this time a much shorter yardage gain there. And compared to the last few weeks, Banks, I don't even think we came close to 100 yards the way he has in one game. As Mostert will break loose into the action and pick up the first down. And running holes are beginning to open up for him now. Inside zone run for Banks, and he'll easily pick up 8 here. He just makes everyone and everything look so much slower than him, and that's why he's so much fun to watch. They go back to him here and picks up the first down. What a move! As Banks just took out some ankles, and the Broncos are inside the 10. I mean, what else is there to say? As Mostert tries to power this in, but gets pushed back enough to be shy of another score. Second and goal. Back to the ground, and this time he'll walk right in. Touchdown, Raheem Mostert. Welcome to Vulture City, as Mostert finishes off and putting the Broncos back up another 3-possession lead. Start of the fourth quarter. No room for mistake here for the Steelers, as Pickett takes a shot, and that pass is broken up again by Barrington. Barrington does a great job at swatting passes away, but he's still waiting for his first interception of his career. As this pass was almost intercepted and could have been right on cue, but Devin Bush unable to hold on to his storybook ending. Need to convert here. Throwing this out, and Freiermuth once again makes the catch, and a new fresh set of downs for the Steelers here. Throwing again. Goes to the flat, and Barrington able to meet him there, as Najee Harris had no chance against this tackling machine. Steelers need to move quickly, as this pass is broken up intended for Pickens, and Pickett has yet to learn to not throw Surtain's way. Now running out of time, and down he goes! It's the rookie Glenn Ramsey powering him down, and a major injury here as Kenny Pickett is hurt on the play, and he'll run into the locker room and is out for the rest of this game. The backup is Josh Dobbs to take over this drive. Tough ask here on 4th and long. Feeling pressure, and he spikes this on the ground, and Nate Gills makes him feel uncomfortable just enough to force the turnover on downs. Broncos will start this at the 26-yard line and pretty much put this away. Running it outside with Banks, and he shows no mercy, taking this all the way down to the 10. Nearly 150 yards today. What a great game he's had, and this is who he is when he is healthy. Winston looking to throw, and that is broken up. Crazy stat of the day. We have 24 points, and that was just Winston's 10th throw of the day. As number 11 is broken up at the last second by Joey Porter Jr., and it'll be 3rd and goal. Winston looking to put this away, and he does. Touchdown! Greg Dulcich once again finding the end zone, and that would put this game to bed. And what a great performance all around from every guy on this team to put out this dominant performance. At the final few minutes, we just put all of our backups in to prevent injury, and we now have 7 in a row, and keeping our place at the top of the division. Winston just threw 12 times all game and 1 touchdown, which was the dagger to Dulcich. But no question at all about who the MVP of this game was, and it's gotta go to Lester Banks, returning from an abdominal tear and looking even better than he did before the injury. He ran over 150 yards rushing and just didn't let the Steelers breathe for a second. And credit to all of our offensive linemen for all the hard work they put in and out each game. Defensively, we just add so much pressure on teams, and today we just built on that. And hopefully teams know not to take our defense lightly with where we're headed. And of course, the play of the game goes to Patrick Surtain's pick 6. And we can also now add him to the 99 club, and well worth every dime that we extended him to. But we have a long way ahead of us. As much fun as we're having, I think some challenges are ahead of us in this schedule, but for now we can only enjoy the moment. One of the downsides to this last game, we did lose Mike McGlinchey for 2 games, so he'll be out for next week. And that might mean I will put Carlos Williams out there for his first start at right tackle, which is his natural position, and it's time for him to show us what he's got. We played an epic game against the Chargers last time with the game-winning touchdown in overtime, and I imagine it would be just as exciting again the second time around. So we'll see what happens in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. For more content like this, please like and subscribe, and comment on who you would want to check out in this draft class. But I'll see you in the next one. I'm Monkey C, and I'm out.